Hey, what's going on? So, like I said, I was actually gonna make a video later today, and well, I'm making it now. And I wanted to be able to cover a topic with you guys, a topic that's life-changing, a topic that I covered maybe in the past, but not in the detail and the proportion that I've been wanting to cover it now. It would be goals. And what fascinates me about this is the fact that, imagine if you had an accelerator, which you do, and I do as well, and you were able to step on it and maybe perhaps go 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 1,000 miles an hour compared to what you're going now. There's a way to do that. And I recently learned this. I've covered a lot of work in the past. Like, I've gone through all of Earl Nightingale's work. I've covered all of it, or at least almost all of it. I know I've covered a great portion of it back when I was in high school. I listened to it when my teachers were talking in class, getting an education. Anyways, I'm going through Brian Tracy's work now, and I've gone through a large portion of Napoleon Hill's work. And they've all mentioned goal setting. They've all, talked about it, how important it is, how if you don't have a goal, you don't have a destination. You're like a ship without a rudder. You're like a ship without a destination. And like that, then you'll get lost at sea. Because if you're over here and you want to get there, or if, let's say you're here and you don't know where you want to go, you're only going to spin in circles. Or you might hopefully, luckily, land on an island and not drown at sea. Seas can be dangerous, and more before than now, but it's still dangerous. That said, that pretty much would be a goal. A goal would allow us to get focus on something, and that's one of the foundations of everything. So, for example, let's say that you want to double your income. Let's say you want to triple your income. Let's say you want a certain kind of body. Let's say you want something and you want to achieve it quickly, and you want to be able to just zone in on it. I've recently been learning a lot of this more now, and it's been helping me organize myself just very, very rapidly. So let's say, for example, you want to set a goal to lose weight. I'm losing weight now. I tell myself my affirmation would be I weigh 155 pounds, pure lean muscle, with a 4-pack. And my deadline is by November 22nd, 2018. And the way I set my goal would be in the present tense. Like, this is what I weigh now. That is my deadline. And then under it, if you like, you can write down some steps, some action steps that you'll take to be able to accomplish it. Okay, great, that's your goal. But what are you going to do to achieve it? Perhaps eat clean. Perhaps visualize yourself in the morning and in the evening, while also writing your goals down in the morning and in the evening to keep your mind conditioned, because we become what we think about at the end of the day. And that would be like an example that I was able to get. Another one would be perhaps you have a 3-month goal, you have a 6-month goal, you have a 1-year goal, you have a 3-year goal, you have a 5-year goal, a 10-year goal, a 20-year goal, and on top of it, at the very pinnacle, you have what would be your NorthStar, and that would be your vision. And with all these goals, you can have them all there. Obviously you're gonna hit the 3-month before, and then you're gonna hit the 6th, then the yearly. You're gonna hit all of them with time. It's also gonna give us a destination. It's gonna be able to give us a path to go towards, while us also remaining flexible. And I'm just spewing out like a bunch of stuff. I hope you're able to get it. I'm confident you will. Anyways, doing that, it's gonna allow us to pretty much be able to know where we're gonna land. We're gonna have an outcome in mind. Doing that itself, it's so powerful that on this tape, Brian Tracy was saying that he used to write his goals once or twice a year, and at the end of the year, the practice of knowing what you want, writing down your goal is so powerful that when he would review the next year, the following year, everything he had written down, he would have completed a portion of it. Now that's magical, because if you say you're gonna boost your income to $100,000, $250,000, or if you're gonna get like a certain kind of body type, if you're gonna find a certain kind of partner, if you're gonna be driving a certain kind of car, if you're gonna be having a certain kind of job, if you're gonna be associating with certain kind of people, and then within a year, if not writing it every day, you have a portion of that already, like a portion of it, that's magnificent. Just by having that in your mind, you become what we think about it at the end of the day. We have to consciously put a lot of energy and focus into it. It's a discipline. It is. And we have to have what I'm giving my personal experience with what I've been learning and everything. We have to give all our attention towards it, because eventually it'll sink into our subconscious mind, and those goals will begin a life of their own. And when the goals develop a life of their own, then at that point, they're really they really are what we want to be. And within the process of all that, we need to act as if we have the goal that we want. Act as if we are where we want to be at. And by doing that, conditioning yourself, having your goals down, having all these practices, putting it on your screensaver, writing it on a card and carrying it with you, the whole time. Carrying perhaps a journal, so you can write an idea journal, so you can write ideas and goals down. These are examples, but it's pretty much like hitting an accelerator of being able to get what we want, our deepest desires, and being able to realize them into fruition, and being able to obtain them. And that's magical. That's wonderful, if you ask me. And if I'd ask you, you'd probably say the same thing, because now you have a lot of what you want, if not everything that you want, or if not in the process of getting everything that you want. And that's wow. And then towards everything, I'm gonna finish it with one last thing, and I'm gonna put on the top your vision. Identify what your vision is. What is it that you want out of life before you and I die, before we die, because we're only gonna be here for a certain amount of time. What is something that is so meaningful to us that we have to achieve? We must achieve. We must and we will achieve. What's something that we must and we will achieve? Like that vision. And then under that vision, what's your why? What's your why? My why would be that I want to be able to, my vision is being able to impact the entire globe, make it success conscious, and advance humanity by at least 100 years. If more, that'd be great, but at least by 100 years. That's my vision. Because a lot of people don't know, that certain things are possible. A lot of people don't know that they can do anything, that when they dream, they can achieve. That when they dream, they can create. And in fact, what we dream and we focus on intensely, we do create. And my why would be that itself. My why would be my vision at the same time. But more than that, because I have a way that I'm gonna execute it. But more than that, because that would be the vision and stuff, and I wanted to set 2 parameters that are different. But more than that, my why would be my family. I want to be able to take care of my mother. I want to be able to take care of my father. I want to be able to take care of my younger sibling, my sister Tiffany. I want to be able to help the people in this world that are suffering, that are needy. They really need help. People are tragically, drastically suffering. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a third world country. They don't necessarily have to be homeless. Although I do plan and will do that in the future, and you can use it as a testimonial. More than that, towards the very end, it's my dream. And the last thing that I would want, and I think anybody would want, is to pass away and still have their music on their lips, to have their music, wanting to be sung, but they never sang it. They never played their tune, and their time came, and then they weren't able to do what they needed to do while they were here. They were too scared. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to make the sacrifices. They don't want to pay the prices. Maybe they didn't even know things were possible. And your vision, your why, your goals, those are all going to be up to you. Maybe you just want to make $250,000. Maybe you just want to make $100,000. That's all on you. Maybe you want to help out only one school. Maybe you want to help out only one charity. Maybe, see, everything's going to come back to what makes you happy and what fulfills you. And that's life. And that would be your definition of success. So with all that, I hope you've taken a massive value from this. And whatever you need, just reach out. If I have the answer, I will gladly answer. Anyways, blessings be upon you. Be great, be amazing, and take care. Bye-bye.